Boom. All right, what's up, guys? We're going live in the group, and I'm going to talk to you guys about something that's going to be absolutely amazing to help you get out of a financial crisis if you're in one. And honestly, I was able to get out of it doing this. And this is something Gary Vee made cool recently, but I was doing it before it was cool. So let me open this up actually, see if this pops up in my personal Facebook group or my personal page. Yep, all right, there we go. So I'm gonna break this down for you guys using the black marker. So what's up, guys? Hashtag live if you're on right now. So I'm gonna dive right into this because I only have roughly 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes for our next appointment. So we're gonna talk about Gary Vee, how he was right, and how to claw your way out of a financial crisis if you're in one. So this is how I did it in January of 2018 this year. And he made it cool now. Actually, he has videos all over the place about what I'm about to talk to you about. So initially what I did in January, so if you guys don't know what happened, in November, December 23rd actually, I got hit with a cease and desist by my previous employer. So basically they told me that I have to drop all my clients or they're gonna sue me. So I went ahead and dropped all my clients. I had to start over in January. So in January I had no clients and I have, bills. I just get a Yukon Denali. I'm living in this awesome apartment. Everything seemed great. I have 2 kids and then I have to lose all my clients. So of course I'm saying to myself, like, this is not a very good recipe, right? Having all these bills and then not having any money. So I was like, this probably isn't gonna end very well. So what I told myself was, though, I believed in what I was doing. I knew my potential. So I went ahead and actually I helped my buddy move, and he was moving and his mom was cleaning out their basement. So what I did is I helped them move, and then also I looked around my house and I found everything that they were trying to give away or throw away. So I went ahead and took all the stuff that they were trying to throw away from their basements and they were moving and things they were just going to get rid of, and I actually took all of it. And I also did this in my house too, things that I knew I could live without, like my Bose speakers in my house and some chairs and furniture and a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't doing me any good, right? That I could live without. So if you guys are watching this right now, like the video, okay, because we're gonna go over something pretty crazy that got me out of a financial crisis and can do the same for you. So what I did was I took something that I'm just gonna go ahead and call it junk. Now, it's not really junk, but at the same time, it's something that you didn't need that you could live without, so that can be considered junk, right? Remember, Gary Vee made this cool now. Okay, but I was doing this before it was cool, and it got me out of financial crisis, which actually helped me build my business that I have today. It was ground zero. So what happened is I took all this junk. Let me pick a different marker here. So I took all this junk, all right, and then what I did was I went ahead and I put it on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, market. And if anyone knows me, you guys know that this story is not made up. Anybody that knows me closely and has been following me since the start actually knows that I literally lost everything in January, so it was kind of a scary deal for me at the time. But what I did was I took all this junk, so from my friend's mom's basement, my friend's house when he was moving, and then my house, and I took everything I didn't need, okay, and I was able to put all that on Facebook Marketplace. And what I was able to do with that was to buy this. And this actually bought me, let me come over here, I'm gonna pick this marker because I haven't used this one yet. And this bought me time, okay? So let me explain what I mean by that. So this didn't pay all my bills. This definitely didn't give me enough investment to do a whole lot. But what this did is it bought me time to be able to continue to pursue what I knew I could do, which was to get a couple clients, right? I got 1 client in January, and from there I used that as my launch pad the next month and leveraged their results to land 3 more clients to get me back to $10,000 a month. And I did that in 60 days, right? But in month 1, I needed to be able to come up with just enough money to be able to make sure my car didn't get repoed, because they're gonna repo it that month, my Yukon Denali, if I didn't pay for it. And a lot of people don't know that have just tuned in to start watching my story over these last few months. A lot of people just came in seeing that, oh yeah, Rob's doing great, making X amount of dollars a month, like 50 grand plus a month, and but they didn't see where it started. And everyone that's been following me from the beginning is probably like, how the fuck did he do that? So what happened was it bought me enough times where I made sure my car didn't get repoed. And then they weren't going to kick me out of the apartment right away, so I knew I had at least another 30 days for that. And the way utilities work, guys, is they don't shut your utilities off between 60 and 90 days. So I knew how much time I had for utilities because I have been evicted before years and years ago, so I knew how that worked. And then I knew they weren't going to kick me out of my apartment for at least another 30 days if I didn't come up with the money, but I knew I needed my car so I could at least go on appointments. So I was able to pay my car and then get gas money so I could actually go to appointments, and I landed one deal. And that deal I landed from my agency changed everything, and they're still a client today, actually. And it's pretty amazing. So anyway, so what Gary Vee is teaching right now is where you could take all your junk, take your friend's junk, and go help your friends move, and then, or even go buy stuff from garage sales and take all this stuff and flip it on the Facebook Marketplace or eBay. He's having some people do it on eBay, and it's quick money to really, honestly buy you time. Unless everything's fine, you can use that money to actually reinvest instead. Now, I had too much debt to do that, so I had to buy time. So anyway, guys, this is something, if you're trying to claw your way out of a financial crisis, okay, like I needed to, this is how I was able to do it, okay? Go ahead and, oh, there's already comments here. Sorry, I didn't see this here. I put big stuff like furniture and stuff on Marketplace. Yep, and it works. See, some other people are doing it too. Like, sometimes we need to get rid of junk people too. Yeah, I don't think you can sell them on Facebook Marketplace. It's kind of funny though. But yeah, so guys, drop a hashtag live. You're watching this right now and like the video. So I see that we have a dozen people on here. It's been cruising at that number. But you guys should know that if you're in a financial crisis, this is your recipe, okay? To either be like me and buy time, or to be able to reinvest, okay? Because it doesn't take a lot. If you guys, I'm actually going to do another video on this. And I'm going to explain how I actually use college kids' beer money, okay, to be able to make a few $100,000 a year. And it's funny because it's so normal for people to say, go out and spend $50 a night 4 times a month, $200 a month. And what people don't realize is for $200, I make $500 for every $50 that I spend. So with the money that they spend on beer every month, I actually make $2,000. So I can make $24,000 a year and actually have an average salary for just investing these college kids' beer money. Okay, so I'm going to make a totally separate video on that and how I do that consistently right now, and how I've been able to make $25,000 this month on just running ads. I'm not going to get into that in this video. Right now, I just wanted to let you guys know, but you can see the different ends of the spectrum, right? You can see how I went from literally having to sell things in my house, having to sell my friends and family's junk on Facebook Marketplace, just to be able to buy me time in order to do what I knew I could do and sell clients on services to make them money, so I could take that money and then reinvest in the business, and I've been able to scale that way. So now I can actually invest money in ads and things like that. Beer Money Millionaire? I don't know about millionaire yet, but soon I will be able to say that, yeah, Beer Money Millionaire, taking other people's beer money to become a millionaire, constantly reinvesting compounded investments, which you should be making a pretty big return on your ads if you do it properly and have a back end set up, which again, not going to get into here. But guys, if you want to know, Gary Vee made it cool, okay, and he was right. You can use this recipe, okay, I was doing it before it was cool, where you could go from here to be able to create, that looks like a butt. That's kind of weird. But anyway, you could do this to be able to make your situation not suck. If you're in a financial crisis, remember, there's always ways around it. Anytime you're dealing with a situation, there's always ways to overcome obstacles. And I'll let you know this is the easiest way right now because the internet makes things very, very possible. So just grab all your friends' junk, grab all your junk, put it on Facebook Marketplace, or like Elle was saying on here, put it on eBay, and then you'll be able to either buy time or investments. It looks like it just logged me out of Facebook, so that's kind of awkward. I don't even know if the live is still going on. Okay, it looks like it is. So anyway, guys, this is a pretty quick live because I'm gonna get ready to hop on a point before long. But what questions you guys have for me in the sense of this, right? What questions you guys have for me about this? If you guys are in any type of financial crisis, this is my advice to get out of that crisis. Great story. Yeah. And guys, if anyone has seen me from the beginning, write in the comments if you were there with me from the inception of this entrepreneurship thing that I started in January online. Crazy journey so far. A lot of you guys remember I looked exhausted. I like to put up pictures to remind myself, like, whoa, making cold calls out of a utility closet, right? That's why I started documenting, which I'll make a separate video on how documentation can liberate you from creating. But that's why I started making that content, because I knew in my heart that I was meant to change the world, and I'm meant to change the world and help people. So I went ahead and documented my start from the ground up. And then sure enough, now I'm building $1 million company within 2 years. So what you guys have any questions? Drop questions, like the video because it helps expand the reach with Facebook's algorithm, and then drop a comment in there because that helps too. Any other questions, guys, or is this going to be pretty much it? So again, just to recap, you're hopping on now to get out of a financial crisis, and this is how I got out of the financial crisis. Gary Vee has a lot of teachings on this now, and I think they're totally free. You can find them like anywhere. Where you just take your junk, take your friend's junk, take your friend's mom's junk, and put it on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, sell it, and then it'll be able to buy you time or additional investments to be able to put into your business, whether you're trying to run ads or anything like that. It's basically free money to run ads, right? If you do your ads properly, you should see anywhere from 2 to 10x return. And all right, guys, well, let me see. I remember watching some of those cold call videos out of the utility closet. Oh, so see, Matt was there from the inception. He remembers watching those videos from the very get-go on YouTube. Yeah, man, I'm gonna like that comment. Yeah, those were tough days, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, being able to wake up and be able to tell yourself, like, man, I'm broke. Like, I don't know how to get out of this situation. I don't really know, like, how quick it's gonna be, how long I'm gonna live this way. I remember I turned down a job, actually. They offered me $250,000 a year to be a district sales manager for a big security system, where I manage a whole bunch of people for security systems, where they sell those in the houses and everything. Actually here locally in Kansas City. Now, all I can remember is that I tried to negotiate that with him to get a higher amount, because first of all, nobody ends with their starting bid, right? That's how I saw it. And I turned it down anyway. And I just remember my family was like, Rob, you are freaking crazy, man. Like, why would you do? They were all very frustrated with me. And I told them, I was like, this is what came to my mind. If they're willing to pay me $250,000 a year, that tells me I'm worth a hell of a lot more than that. Okay? Because nobody in the world will ever pay you what you're worth besides you. Remember that, guys. So, anyway, grab your friend's junk, sell on the Facebook Marketplace or eBay, buy you some time or extra investments to move your career forward to get you out of financial crisis. That's all I got for this one, guys. Looks like we don't have any more video or comments coming in, so I will see you guys on the next video and hope this was helpful. And if this is on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching this on Facebook, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to that. All right, see you guys.